I'm on a roller coaster ride today.
38 years you've been on the roller coaster. Welcome to What You Watch.
We are back.
I would have thought.
Especially because Zeus has been talking about doing this for so long, and we finally got around to doing it. And it's actually really fun because we watch a lot of TV.
Yeah.
And like we said before, we either go, or we watch a lot of TV.
Right.
And we've been going the last couple weeks. And
Really going.
we celebrated my dad's 80th birthday,
Yep.
and we had a great time. We went away for the weekend, and we couldn't wait to get back. And our main goal, let's get home, let's close the blinds, let's lay on the sofa,
Yep.
and crush the ending of what show?
Ozarks. Thank you very much.
Ozark. This
Yep.
is a show we've been watching since the beginning.
Yep.
I love anything that has Jason Bateman in it.
He's
I don't
amazing.
know why. I just really like that guy.
He's a talented guy that absolutely just blends into everything that he does, but yet stands out. I know that sounds weird, but he blends in and he's always just the guy that you remember.
You can tell
Yeah.
he's passionate in what he does. He's
Very.
good at what he does.
Yep.
And he's been an actor since he was a kid.
Right.
He and his sister. Anyway, we've been following that from the very beginning. And some say that it is the best show that Netflix has ever produced.
I think it
I think it's right up there.
possibly could be. There's 4 seasons. The finale was absolutely over the top.
Thing that kind of irked me is that they divided the 4th season up into 2 parts,
Yeah.
and there was like, what, a 3 or 4 month gap?
Yeah, that was
So
frustrating.
the first part of season 4 just ended, and we were like, didn't know that there was another part, and we're like,
Are you kidding me? That's how you ended it?
and we don't want to give anything away, but we want to talk about a little bit of it because there's so much to talk about.
Ruth.
Ruth, my favorite character, who I think
Wendy.
is so good. Wendy is a biotch. I'm not talking about them in person. I don't know them in person.
I know. She was amazing.
She developed. She kind of like Walter White.
They that's a really good analogy. They talked to her and brought her from this kind of easygoing kind of I'm just staying along with my husband here because he's tied in with this drug cartel.
It was all about protecting her family.
Protecting her family. She was always talking about protecting her family. And the premise of the story is, if you haven't watched it, Jason Bateman is a accountant, and he and his business partner basically are doing the books for the drug cartel in Mexico. And
Season 1.
season 1, and that's where it just starts going crazy.
It just snowballs, and the characters have to stay with
Yep.
the situation because it just keeps snowballs, and they're literally trying to just stay alive. But somewhere along the way, it clicks with them and kind of turns sideways, and then they become part of the problem. They are the problem.
And fascinating on the last season 4 was that Laura Linney just became this ruthless, like unbelievably scary wife to Jason Bateman. But the funny thing is, to keep the family safe and together, they brought the kids into everything that they were doing, which I thought was weird because if I were a parent, I mean, I wouldn't be doing the drug business
It was very
anyway.
dysfunctional.
But I thought it was weird that they would actually have their kids knowing everything about what they were doing because they would go down the same way as their parents did if something happened.
Oh, here's the thing.
Oh,
So, I
spoiler
really
alert.
thought, and I've been talking to people on Facebook, about this. There's a lot of us out there that thought that Ruth was going to get a spinoff because she was really one of the main characters.
Don't go into detail,
I'm not going to
though.
go into detail, but we thought Ruth was going to be a spinoff, and a lot of people thought maybe Wendy was going to be a spinoff.
Yep.
But I knew Wendy wouldn't because Wendy is such a big time actress.
Right.
And in interviews, she had said that she never wanted to do a series.
Right.
She only did a series out of respect for Jason Bateman.
Yep.
She was just kind of going to see how it went. So I knew Laura Linney would never agree to a spinoff. But I thought for sure, Ruth could carry a whole show.
Julia Garner.
She's awesome.
And she also did recently
Inventing Anna.
Inventing Anna.
I think we're going to see a lot of her.
Yeah, she's really talented. There's just some really interesting character development that takes place with Darlene,
Oh, yeah.
who ends up, remember?
Marion.
Yeah, just weird stuff, kind of backcountry, funky stuff that takes place. Anyway, our feeling is, could be one of the best shows on Netflix. Killer character development. You start following these people and you finish an episode and you think, I gotta watch another one. I gotta
Yeah.
watch another one.
Kind of like when 24 came out.
Yeah, exactly. Except there was only 24 total, so
Yeah.
we knew that it was gonna end.
When 24 was out, we already talked about this, that we literally got in the car at 9:45 and drove to the Blockbuster
We're so such losers.
to get another DVD of 24 because we were so hooked.
This is before on demand.
This is before
This
streaming.
is back in the 20s.
Anyway.
Anyway.
So I
We
give
digress.
Ozark a 5, Lazy Boy.
Okay, you know what?
That's the rare chance I'm going to give somebody a 5.
I'm going 5 as well. I think we both. There should be fireworks. Literally, if you're gonna give something a 5, it's that good. And you know us, you trust us.
Because our scale is so
Because
accurate.
our scale is so authentic and accurate. So we just want to give it a 5 each, and I think we're golden at that
it's
point.
worth it. And there's some people out there, believe it or not, that haven't even started watching it. So
Right, yeah.
some friends say it's too violent. I don't really see that it's dark for sure,
It's super dark.
but I wouldn't say it's violent. There's a couple of things in it.
It's not violent?
There's a couple things in it.
Oh my gosh! Are you serious?
It's about a family.
Yeah,
Well, compared to Scarface, Scarface was very violent.
it's close.
The Godfather, no, they don't really show any
Oh, come
blood
on.
and guts. A couple
Not
people-
blood and guts, but anyway, I'm not going to put words in your mouth.
Thank you.
It's definitely something that you should take a watch into.
Yeah. So we recommend it highly.
Yep.
If you haven't watched it, watch it. If you took a break, go back to it.
Mm-hmm.
But then again,
Violence might not be your thing.
And it's not all violence, too.
it's not. I don't think it is. I think it's a great story, great character development,
Yeah.
twists and turns,
Yeah.
whole bunch of stuff going
Whole
on.
bunch of stuff going on.
Jason Bateman's in it. He's not even that. You wouldn't like if you knew him in high school. He'd be your best friend. He wouldn't be like the guy that you.
You know who he
dream's
would
gonna take
be?
you to the prom.
He would be the guy that would go to the registration office and get you the fake note so you could get out of class. He's that kind of smart
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. So you're saying he's crooked?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He-
Well, he is. He's an accountant for the drug cartel.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we were talking about Jason Bateman in person. You're
Well,
talking
no.
about Marty.
See how things blur? They're all blurry. Anyway, we appreciate all of the comments. Thank you. If you've watched it, let us know what you thought of it. Which character was your favorite? Any shows that you would recommend? We read all the comments. We thank you so much for all of those. Every morning, Stephanie gets up with a cup of coffee while I sleep in, and she reads the comments. It works out great. So thanks for watching.
He said that last week.
What
About-
you watch
I said
it-
that about you last week.
Yeah, I know, right. You know what? If you like binge watching stuff, we actually have 60 videos up on our YouTube channel. You can binge watch them, and it's what you watching, as well as some really fun things, all based on fun, friends, travel, and giving back. Let's unite, all of us empty nesters, and we'll make it happen. It's our time.
Have a good time.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.